Now the first thing you need is to be able to recognize when you have an 8-move commutator. This is one right here, if we pretend the cube isn't solved, but I sticker it with colored stickers in rainbow order, so red would be 1, orange would be 2, yellow would be 3. I know most people just use stickers and write numbers on them, but this is how I do it. So I put 2 interchangeable pieces on the D layer. In this case I can put these 2 on the D layer, the orange and yellow stickers, because they can go like this. And the other piece needs to be in the U layer, so there is one here, which is good. These 2 are interchangeable and I could put them on the D layer, but they're not interchangeable with D, so like you'd have to use R, which is not what we want. So we put these 2 on the D layer. The next thing you need is for the other piece to be insertable into one of the other 2. And one way to do that is if the corner is above another corner, then see if it's interchangeable, which this is because you can move the red sticker into where the orange sticker is in a move. Yeah, if it's interchangeable, it is insertable. So this is interchangeable with an R, which means it's insertable with an F. So F prime, U prime, F inserts it into the spot. And then D prime would be the interchange. Or you can insert it in the back here with this. And that just gives you 2 options for cancelling moves. If this sticker was, say, here or here, you could also insert it into here with U to R prime, or just U prime R prime. If this top sticker was here instead, it's still insertable into here because it's interchangeable. But since we use the F face to interchange it, we use the R face to insert it. So RU R prime, and it's inserted. And we can do the D prime, and do that. But if the sticker was over here, and I know it's hard to see because it's red on red, but it's not insertable into here because, well, they're not interchangeable, and you can just see, like, that doesn't do anything, that doesn't do anything, it's not going to work. And if it's not insertable into here, it's also automatically not insertable into the other piece, wherever it is. So keep that in mind. Now this is actually the same case as before, but it's just stickered differently. So using the same logic though, these 2 are interchangeable with D on the D layer. This is interchangeable into this piece with R, so we can do F prime U prime F to insert it. That does a com. So I'm going to do a little walkthrough solve using DG Cube's insertion trainer, and this is our skeleton. I've stickered it up so red goes to orange, goes to yellow. And I specifically put red on this piece because I had to avoid putting red on red or orange on orange. That's the drawback of colored stickers, but so I'm back at the start of the skeleton now, and first thing I'm going to do, see if there's a com. There is. I can see that this piece is interchangeable with this piece, so I rotate, put them on the D layer. In this case it's technically U, but on the D side. And this piece is also insertable into here or here. And it kind of just so happens that the next move is U and the interchange is on U. So here we can insert FD F prime U, FD prime F prime U prime. And that already cancels too, which might be optimal. But I'm going to keep going through the skeleton and see if we can find something that cancels more. So we can do the U, and we can kind of skip this because we already know that the U cancels. So we do L2. So these 2 are interchangeable, and you can insert this into either here or here because you can do FL prime F prime or UL2 U prime. We can cancel 1 with the F prime by inserting it into here after the interchange, but we've already cancelled 2, so we need to cancel at least 3 for it to be better. So next move, F prime, and these 2 are interchangeable. We can insert this into here with F prime DF. So that does cancel with the last move, and the interchange is on U, but it only cancels 2 overall, so it's not better than what we had. So U2, interchangeable pieces here. There are also interchangeable pieces here, and either of them work as comms, but let's look at this one with the L interchange. So next move is L prime, and we can insert this into here with B prime R prime B, but it only cancels 1 move. And doing the comm with these as the interchange just cancels nothing. So next move, L prime. These 2 are still interchangeable on L, but the next move is D, and we could potentially insert like this. But yellow goes to red, which is actually a good thing. So we need to do red to orange, interchange first, L prime, dr to d prime. Except that still only cancels 2 moves. D prime, they're all on the same face here, so this is just bad. It's an A perm, which is 9 moves. And then B does nothing to the corners, and then F is the opposite face, so it'll obviously do nothing, so we can just breeze past. And then U, we can tell this is bad because of this awkward corner pairing. This is not insertable into here, but also if we put the interchange on the same layer, the other corner is on the same layer, so it's just not going to work. B, again, these stickers are just positioned awkwardly, so the interchange is here, but the sticker is back here. U prime does nothing because we've just moved the same layer. B prime, now this is interesting. This, again, only cancels 2, but it's good to have all these spots that cancel 2 for demonstration. So these two are interchangeable on the bottom here, and this is insertable into here with B prime, D prime, B. So it cancels 1 on that side, but the interchange also cancels 1 with the U. The next move, U, I can already tell this is, so it's still interchangeable on U, and this is insertable into here with F, D prime, F prime. You can just sort of see visually, hopefully, that that works. But this only cancels 1. So next move, B, we have these 2 pieces interchangeable. This is insertable into either spot, but R, U prime, L, U is pretty good, but it only cancels 2. So U prime, so this will just cancel 2 again with U, R, U prime, L, B prime. Well, leaves you with the same case, but different face, and it cancels nothing, so F prime, that does nothing to the case. So we can insert this orange sticker into this yellow one with L prime DL, except doing the L prime first is bad because we need to do it last to cancel with the L, but it wouldn't cancel enough anyway because we only cancel 2. L prime, so we have these 2 interchangeable, and this one is insertable with either R prime U prime R or L U prime L prime, but neither of them cancel anything, so B prime, these 2 are interchangeable in L, and the next move is L, so that's a good sign. Yes, but we're cancelling 2 again because we insert this red into orange with D prime R prime D, and the full com only cancels 2. So L prime, again, we got interchangeable and insertable, but nothing really cancels. Then the U2 will do nothing, but same case, and it won't really cancel anything. And if we do the R, still got the pieces interchangeable, and this is insertable with F moves, but the F move comes first, and we need it to come second, so can't really do anything. F, so this is again just a case where the com doesn't cancel anything. So next move, L prime, and we can insert, these are interchangeable, so yellow goes to red with F, which doesn't cancel anything, and U prime to insert it, F prime, undo the insertion, that cancels 1, but we had the 2 cancellation at the start, so it just so happened that the first move, or before the first move, was the optimal insertion. So we solved 3 corners in 6 moves, which is pretty average. So I'm just going to do a 3C insertion, speedrun it, and see how long it takes, and that should give you an idea of how fast you can get once you're comfortable with insertions. So I'm at the start of the skeleton, and I'm just going to start the timer. Go. Nothing cancels. D, R prime, D prime. F prime. I'm ignoring things that don't cancel. There's no com here. R prime. There could be a U cancellation here. Yes. So I'm writing any spot that cancels anything. B prime UF to U prime. That cancels 1, so I need to try and cancel 2 plus from now on. This is not a comm, and this is still not a comm, so F is a potential comm here. Nothing that cancels. D prime. The inverse cancels, but that's not what we want. L. These two are interchangeable on D, but there's no useful moves. F. Yeah, again, the inverse cancels 3, I think. Wait, 5? The inverse cancels a lot, but we can't use it. So R. U prime. And then this is, nope, R prime. Oh, here we go. So we can go, well, we can cancel 2. So I'm writing down this one, R prime, B prime, R, F. Next move, next move. This is not a comm, next move. We can insert this to here, but it doesn't cancel enough. U, and this is kind of an A perm. R2. There's a D2 interchange, but it only cancels 2. D2 R F. Okay, so I'm going to write down the solution. It's been 3 minutes 12 seconds. I'll type it all out, see if it works. Okay, so I've typed out the whole solution. It's been 3:49. Let's see if it actually works. And it does. So if I rush, I can maybe do it in 3 minutes, which is good because that leaves you with 57 minutes to look for good skeletons. I mean, if you find a 3C skeleton. For 5 corners, it might take me like 10 minutes, or probably less, but you have quite a few options to look at for the first insertion, which is also a good thing because you can cancel more, but it takes a bit longer, I think. Yeah, I hope that was enlightening in some way. Let me know if you have questions. I'll see you later.